Did you know that 80%, yes, 80% of Americans have $5,000 or less, 5K or less in their savings account? I know, blew my mind too when I got the stat, but it's a fact. Most people, in fact, most people, the majority of people by far in America have $5,000 or less. So $5,000 access to or access to $5,000 or less in their bank account. Now, why is that important? Well, you and I both know $5,000 today is nothing, right? $5,000 today probably pay your bills for a month, maybe two, if you live a very modest life. But if you're living the life you want to live and you're getting some joy and some peace and some satisfaction out of the way you're living, you got the lifestyle or very close to the lifestyle you want. I'm not saying be stupid with money, but you do like nice things. I like nice things, right? And if you're living anywhere close to that line, then you know $5,000 is essentially, nothing, right? So here's why this is important. You've been taught, I've been taught for years that we should always have these things called savings account and emergency account. So I talked with some friends over the weekend. We were kind of going back on some points about savings. And I introduced them to the idea that saving money is one of the worst things that you can do with your money. Now, there's always going to be some kickback when you talk about saving money. There's always going to be some kickback when you're telling somebody that saving money is a terrible idea. Because why? Most people still erroneously believe that saving money is a good idea because you've been programmed, right? And I've been programmed. We've all been programmed to believe that stacking money is a great idea. Well, let's just break that down really quickly, and we'll talk about it on this short video, and then we'll get off. By the way, welcome to the channel. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Middleman CEO, aka Shon-Jhon. Welcome to the channel. And so again, 80% of Americans $5,000 or less. That blew me away because there are millions and millions of Americans who have jobs, probably somewhere close to 175 million. And to be where we are with so many people having 5K or less in their accounts, something's going wrong, right? So something's gone awry. So let's talk about it. And by the way, if you haven't picked up on it, I'm not a big believer in saving money. I'm not telling you to have zero in your bank account. I don't have zero in my bank account. The difference is I understand that stacking money and leaving it there, if you're going to save money for the purpose of just saving money, you're doing it the wrong way. You're going to suffer. Your finances are going to suffer. Your children, they're going to suffer. Your children's children are going to suffer because you're going to pass down the what? The mindset. There won't be any money. It'll be the mindset that you pass down. When I tell you, because I always say this, and I know this goes over a lot of people's heads, but money starts in the mind. If you can just understand that the concept of money starts in the mind. So your beliefs about money controls your habits when it comes to what you do with your money, right? And your habits determine what? Your results. So you believe something, you do something, you get those results. You believe money is something, a tool that should be saved. You do nothing with it, you get the results, not the life you want. You believe that money is something that should be used in a good way. You do that. You have the habits of using money, trying things, investing, right? Acquiring assets, starting businesses. Then those are different financial behavior patterns. And so you tend to get the results that you want. You ever wonder why or how it is that the millionaires or those who are living their best lives, there's usually a story about them having nothing, being broke? Did you know that before Elon Musk became the richest man in the world, that Elon Musk sold a business, made, I don't know, maybe $100 million, took all of the money, put it right back into another idea. How many of you, I heard somebody say this, and I believe it to be true, that poor people, and I've been poor, good Lord, I have, and I never want to be poor again. I always tell my friends, you can sit around and claim poverty. I'm not doing it. Maybe you haven't experienced enough poverty. I have. I don't want to be poor. I'll do anything to not be poor. Anything legal, guys. And don't get outside the box. We want to do it the right way. So I want the Lord to bless it. And so hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. I'm preaching right now, yo. So Elon Musk sold everything, and the word is, and I can't verify any of this, but the story goes that he sold everything, put it into his new Tesla and the space project, and just was sleeping on a friend's couch. Now, how many of you, if you cashed a $1 million check, then would be willing to put all of it into a new project? Most people won't, because most people like something that they believe they can get out of this world, and it's as fake as Santa Claus. It's as fake as gold at the end of the rainbow. Oh gosh, I don't want to say this because I'm a fan, but I'm gonna say this. It's as fake as wrestling. I'm a wrestling fan. It's entertainment, and but it's as fake as all of those things, and that one word is security. There is no security in this world. In fact, if you want security, just go to jail. That's probably the best place to get some security. But there's no security in this world. This world is unpredictable, right? We were talking the other day, and I was talking to some friends, and I said, look, you've always been told to save money. I have too. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you had one of these emergencies they tell you to save for? And they were truthful. Been a while. Exactly. When was the last time you had one of these rainy days they tell you about to be prepared for? Been a while. Gotcha. Okay. When was the last time you had to come up with $1,000 same day? $5,000 same day? Can't think of one. Gotcha. Now, let's say you had nothing in your account and you had an emergency, because life happens. Are there other ways that you can pay for these emergencies? And they thought about it for a second and was like, yeah. So I threw out a few ideas. It's like, you can swipe a credit card. You can borrow from a friend. You can maybe post-date a check. I don't know I haven't seen a check in so long. You can sell something. You can pawn something. You could ask family and friends. You could hustle. There's a lot of things you can do. My point is, they've scared you so much into believing that money is something you should stack and bury, because that's what you do at a bank. It's a financial graveyard for you, right? It's a financial gold mine for the bank, because you bring them free product, your money, and then they do what with it? They sell it. They sell what? Your money. How do they sell money? You didn't know they sell money? What do you think banks sell? They sell money in the form of loans and credit cards, right? How do they sell it? What's the price? The interest rate. That's the price. And by the way, speaking of interest rate, just want you to go to your bank whenever you get an opportunity and ask them, how much does your savings account pay in interest? Just humor me. Humor yourself. And come back and tell me. If it starts with a 0, then don't mention anything after that. I don't want 0.1. I don't care. 0 is 0. Right? If you save money in the bank, not only do you miss opportunity, because it's probably one of the biggest things you miss, because you miss opportunity. Hey, there's an opportunity here for you to start a business or invest. No, but you're sitting on 10 grand. What are you doing? Scared of opportunity? How long do you think that money's going to last? Life and time is going to consume that from you. It's just the way it is. Nobody can just save money and save it. In fact, I don't even recommend that. That's pretty stupid. You saw the thumbnail. That's pretty stupid. Don't save money. It's something idiots do. Right? I'm not calling you an idiot. I'm just saying it's idiotic to believe that stacking money in a bank and leaving it there is a win. It's not. It's a loss. It's an L for you and for everybody. 0% interest beats your money down, fights your money, stumps your money out. Right? You walk in the bank, you hear your money screaming. Yeah, it's getting beat down by inflation and 0% interest rates. Yeah, missed opportunities. That's what your life's going to look like, a bunch of those. Because you're so afraid to take a few dollars out of the account and try something to help yourself. You've been so programmed, the bank's got you by the balls. They know you aren't going to take the money out. They've scared you to death. You're too afraid to take $1 out. Just think about it. How much money you have in the bank? Just give me a number. 5,000? Okay, cool. What does that 5,000 do for you while it sits in the bank? If you're going to be honest, and I know you are, because we practice integrity on this channel, no fluff. This is an NFZ, no fluff zone. So you have to be honest and say, absolutely nothing. Thank you. I rest my case, Your Honor. I'm prosecuting savings accounts today. Here's my advice. Whatever you name it, first of all, whatever you name it, that's what it's going to do, and that's what it has to do to be successful. If you name it a savings account, it cannot be successful unless you save. My advice, change the name of the account into into an opportunity account. Now, your account cannot be successful unless it finds an opportunity. Now you need to find an opportunity to move some of the money into. You don't have to go broke, but just start learning, developing the behavior pattern of trying things with your money instead of buying things with your money. Sure, you bought a TV. How much was that 85-inch TV? Because that's what I got. And sure, it was $3,500 because that's what I paid. I'll never do that again. $3,500 for the TV. Okay, got you. Could you have gone to the store and maybe spent $500 on a smaller TV? Yeah. Now what you got an extra $3,000. What do you do with that? Oh, I got some stuff in mind, right? You try to flip this. Now we're talking. Better mindset, right? So instead of just stacking the money, unpack the money, start using the money, invest for cash flow. That's what you should be doing with money. If you're sitting here and you're going, but Shon, what do I do with the money? Invest for cash flow. What does that look like? Well, it's a bunch of things you can do. You can get cryptos. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just throwing some things out there, some ideas. You can get into crypto. You can get Bitcoin. You can get into the stock market. You can buy a box truck, a delivery truck. You can open a snowball truck or whatever they are. You can sell tacos. You can pop popcorn. You can bake cookies. You can do your t-shirt printing business. You can get into moving, home cleaning, garage repair, dog walking. There's window tinting, vehicle detailing. I need that now. I'd spend a couple $100 to get that now. You can even start a middleman business like what I teach students how to do. So it's up to you. You need to think about, what can I do to make money with this money, to use this money to make money? I'm telling you, if the first thing you think of when you get money from now on is, how can I use this money to make more money? Your life's never going to be the same. And at some point, you're going to be financially free. But as long as you continue to sit there with the majority, and instead of having the mindset of the minority, because you need to have a minority money mindset like the millionaires, you need to think differently. The only thing that separates the millionaires or the haves from the have-nots, just the way they think about money. You think money is something you just buy things with. They believe money is something you just try things with, right? Your money, you use it to acquire liabilities. They use their money to acquire assets. That's just the difference. All of that starts in the mind. Before the money even gets into your hand, the mind has to be reprogrammed. I always say your money problem ain't a money problem. It's a money mindset problem. I'll say it again. That's a bar. Your money problem ain't a money problem. It's a money mindset problem. You change your money mindset, you'll fix your money problem. Fix the mindset, fix the money. I'm just telling you. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up if you understand what I'm saying and you're tracking. If you ain't tracking, you're lacking. But if you understand what I'm saying, I'm doing a decent job, because I'm not great at this. But if I'm doing a decent job explaining this, smash the thumbs up and let me know. If you would like to learn how to start a middleman business using only your phone without leaving the house, put the word middleman in the comments below to get the free training link. so you can learn how to make money from your phone. I keep telling you guys, your job is not secure. Your paycheck is not safe. There is no such thing as a safe, secure job. You might work today, get off tonight, and not have a job tomorrow. That's how volatile this job economy is. In fact, I should do a video on that. But I'm only here today, not to take up your morning, but just to tell you and remind you that money is a tool to be used. It's not a tool to be viewed. Get it out of the bank and use it. The banks get it out of the bank and use it. Banks tell you to save money. The banks don't save money. If the bank save money like you save money, the bank would be out of business just like you are out of business. You, sir, you, ma'am, you're out of business. You just don't know it yet, but I know it. But you know it now, so I give you credit. So again, if you want to learn how to make money without having to go to work, punch a clock, or leave your house, you can do it from your phone, working about 1 or 2 hours a week. I'm telling you, it's possible. So students are averaging about 3,800 coming out of the class right now per month. So if you want to learn how to do this, you can keep your job. Just, you got to have something else. Cannot be only your job as your only source of income. Then put the word middleman in the comments below, or click the link in the video description below. Get into the training, learn how to change your life. All right, tell somebody about the channel, guys. I got to go. See you on the next video. Peace.